Hi friends, we all know how important stories are in our lives, whether it is the stories of grandma or grandpa or the motivational speech given by a person, they make a very positive impact in our lives. Many a times, when some experienced senior persons are giving an important advice, we just turn a deaf ear or simply ignore them. Later, when some mishap occurs, we immediately realize our mistake and try to reconcile in the changed situations. However, the situation sometimes is such that this reconciliation is too late to start as worst has already begun. We reach a point of no return. The lesson in this story gives us an important message. Today, we have brought to you a similar inspiring story that teaches you that those who ignore the advice of the wise do so at their own risk. This is the story of a beautiful forest in Amazon. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful forest somewhere in Amazon Valley. This forest was lush green with thick trees. The forest was peaceful as mostly birds of all kinds lived there. Also, there was a beautiful lake nearby with fresh stream of water flowing. The birds enjoyed the environment and the comforts. Rarely any animal was seen in the forest. In that forest, there was a parrot, which was very senior in age. All the birds used to follow the parrot's advice. They made the senior parrot as their leader. One day, a parrot noticed some little smoke coming out from burning of leaves. This parrot was very afraid. It conveyed this to other birds. Slowly, this incident spread in the forest. Now the birds were more afraid as every passing day the smoke got bigger and bigger. They were thinking what would happen if the whole forest catches up the fire. How they would survive. They all decided to go to the senior parrot for seeking his advice. The senior parrot looked into the incident carefully. Based on his wisdom and experience, the senior parrot advised all the birds that, friends, we have been living in this forest for many years now. This type of continuous smoke coming upon burning of leaves has never been in the past. It is feared that the fire may spread wildly. The whole forest may get caught fire, and this fire will destroy within no time. It is dangerous to live here. There is no point in continuing to live in this forest now. If we want to save our lives, we need to rush up and leave the forest and find new shelter afresh. Hearing this, all the birds were very much confused. Sudden shifting and finding a new place for their living was the almost difficult challenge. The birds had a scary night throughout. Some wise birds were quick to react. They followed the advice of the parrot and decided to leave the forest on the next day before the dawn. Few other parrots and birds made a mockery of the old parrot. They said that the senior parrot had actually grown very old. He imagines big crocodile in a drop of water. This group of parrots said that, friends, you will agree that why should we leave our forest? We have been living here for many years. There are all facilities, flowers, fruits, stream, and above all, absence of animals. The other foolish birds also agreed. They decided they will not leave. Nothing will happen. The smoke noticed by the parrot initially may just be too small to spread. So they decided to continue. Actually, there was no rains, and so the forest fire was caused by excessive hot climate for the past several months. Soon the fire spread around. The trees caught fire. The leaves got burnt and the whole forest was engulfed in huge flames. The thick white smoke covered the forest. The foolish birds could not see clearly what was happening around. They got trapped in the smoke, finding no way to escape. Within no time, they got burnt to death. Friends, the moral of this story is those who ignore the advice of the wise do so at their own risk. In our actual life also, we sometimes do not heed to the advice of our seniors, our elders, our forefathers. We simply do the things which we are asked not to do, or we do not do those things which we are asked to do. In the end, we regret. We suffer a lot, and we do not find any solution for the actions which we have taken without considering the elders' advice.